Truth gang gang. It's your girl Omega, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know the spew. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley off in that comment section. I surely appreciate it. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started today. I got my jasmine tea. Y'all know I've been hanging out with all these different culture of people. So the Vietnamese people that I was with was basically like, look, you love this jasmine tea. Let me show you how we make this milk tea. Bam. This shit is so good. It's like instead of water, they're using milk, and then it's like iced tea as well. I just love the stuff that they be showing me. They be showing me so many different things, just all these different people. And I'm just grateful to have the experience because a lot of people don't get the diversity in their lives like they, like they need to have so they can know how to, deal with other cultures or be around other cultures or learn what other cultures know. And I'm here to tell you that half of these other cultures, the way that they eat, the way that they act, the way that they do is different than the American culture. I'm sorry, I'm an American, whatever, okay? But a lot of their ways are a lot healthier than our ways. A lot of the way that they prepare their food is a lot healthier than we prepare their food. A lot of their ingredients are a lot fresher than the way that we prepare our foods as Americans. We really just unhealthy when it comes to these other cultures, okay? Because they know a lot of shit that they're taught at a very young age because their families are more cultured. And then they have their elders there as well and their families to show them different tricks of the trade. And a lot of these people in the different communities use what their elders have shown them to like come up. And it's really a come up. I will support them. Grand Rising, hashtag just for Alicia Smiley off in the comment section. What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? I am available for you guys. There's readings. If you guys book today, I will be giving you guys a special discount, but you need to inbox for details. I'm not going to tell you what the discount is until you get in my inbox and you're ready to book. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to give you this amount off of your reading today, okay? If you guys would like to book a reading with your girl, you will receive a discount today. Tomorrow is the 1st, so the countdown is on for my birthday. The countdown is on for the results, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So 5 days. Well, this is 7, but like 5 days after that, the results should be there for Alicia Smiley. And if they not, then we gonna dox, okay? We gonna put the information out there for you guys to contact law enforcement or whatever, and we gotta do what we gotta do because the public needs to know whether or not your girl is a liar. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hashtag just for Alicia Smiley now. Hashtag just for Alicia Smiley 2023. Hashtag flourish daily. I love it. Hashtag justice. Hashtag just for Alicia Smiley. Hashtag gods and goddesses. Hashtag higher beings. Graceful goddess. Hashtag that. And hashtag gratitude. I love to see it. Whew. They need to make me a gallon jug of this tea. I can just stick my little straw in that motherfucker and just be drinking all day. I'll be trying to sip it so I'll have some like later, but really I just want to gulp this shit, okay? I'm still in my robe, so y'all know I ain't go outside and get that. I sent my baby to go get it for me because she be on the move, y'all. She be on the move. So I'm like, before you get on the move today, honey, go get your mama some of that tea. But yeah. So before I get started, let's give Ashes. I got my device or whatever. We're going to give Ashes to the Divine Infinite All. We're going to give Ashes to the Most High Honorable Judge Madre Omega Ashava Ishtar, as well as the other Oris that are in the upright that come across this video. We also would like to give Ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, known, unknown, that mean as well. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We ask that they would deliver a message for the tribe, for the group, for the unit, for the whole that's most relevant at this point in time. And all messages that we receive a love, honor, and respect. And as always, spirit, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Book today only for a special discount. And as you're booking, I will let you know what your discount is. This depends on what you're booking. The things that cost more is going to get more of a discount. So like if you was booking like the hour session, which is regularly priced at $123.45, I would give you a bigger discount than I would off of the mini read, which is only $33. Okay. So I was watching crime documentaries because I love that shit. And there was this girl and she had nothing wrong with her whatsoever, but she had this mother that kept trying to get her diagnosed with things. She had her in a wheelchair. She wouldn't let her walk. She would make her, like, you know, not use the bathroom and stuff like that. And the girl was like, as she grew older, she realized that like nothing was wrong with her or whatever. So the spirit drew me to the word or the syndrome of Munchausen syndrome, right? Now, we talked about Stockholm syndrome on this channel, which is where the person that is abused actually becomes infatuated or in love with the person that is abusing them. So I actually did experience Munchausen syndrome with the kidnapper mother that took me my entire life. She was trying to get me diagnosed, get me on medication when there was nothing wrong with me. She would even have me talking to counselors. And there was one particular instance that I remember that really triggered me when I was watching this girl's story or whatever. The girl would begin to tell the doctors when she got of age, like, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. And then the mother would, you know, step in and say, there is something wrong with her. Don't listen to her. She has the brain capacity of a 7-year-old. So every time this girl was trying to tell the doctors the truth and cry out for help, like, there's nothing wrong with me. You don't need to be doing these procedures on me. I don't need this medication. The mother would tell them that she has something mental going on. So don't listen to her. So she was unable to get the help that she received. This girl ended up killing this mother. I don't know if y'all remember this story, but it was a white girl. It was a few years ago. She ended up actually murdering the mother because the mother tortured the fuck out of her ass, and she deserved it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because she was literally trying to collect checks off of this child, and there was nothing wrong with this child. And the child was telling the doctor, she was telling the psychiatrist, she was telling them with her mouth that there was nothing wrong with her. And she could have easily disproved her mother's lies by stepping up out the wheelchair, because the girl could walk fine, but the mother was making her sit in this wheelchair. The mother was making her do this. And the girl wanted to just get up so bad and start walking to bust her mama out and let her know that she was lying, right? So that's the same thing that this kidnapper mother would do to me. And it's not just me, okay? Every child that was in this mother's care, there was something wrong with them, okay? Even as we grew older and we had grandchildren, and this lady would trick us into giving her custody of our children, then she would try to get our children diagnosed as if something was wrong with them. Like, all the kids in this person's care, and I'm talking about my personal situation, was on some type of medication. Every child that this person laid her eyes on, I'm talking about my kidnapper mother, she would try to get diagnosed, try to get them on medication, or cause a medical issue for them, and then collect a check for them. She was unable to do that with me, but she tried her hardest. So one of the particular situations that I remember with my personal situation is that she would always tell people, like, she has some type of mental issue and she doesn't know how to deal with her stresses or whatever. So this one particular time, I believe I was about maybe 13 or 14 years old, according to their birth records, would have actually made me 16 because she lied 3 years on my birth certificate. You would have had to been following this story to understand the time frames. She actually had me living 3 years younger than what I actually am today. So technically, according to the kidnapper's birth records, I'm 38, but according to Alicia Smiley's records, I'm 41. And nobody lies up about their age. Just so I'm gonna put that out there, okay? So I was in this counseling session with this lady. I wasn't on any medication because I was refusing to take the medication because I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me. She was trying to get me diagnosed with ADHD, but I'm somebody who likes what I like. So if I can write songs for hours, if I can sing for hours, if I can play the piano for hours, if I can do art for hours, there's no attention deficit disorder. What you're trying to get me to pay attention to, I don't give a fuck about, so I'm not paying attention to. And I would voice that to her all the time. And she would tell them, tell the people, don't worry, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Same shit she did to Alicia Smiley family. Oh, she got mental issues. Don't listen to her. And then the dumb motherfuckers would actually just take her word for it, right? So there was this particular time in which I was doing like a therapy session. I was like 13, 14 years old, according to their documentation. And she kept trying to convince the worker that I was not over her and the kidnapper fathers getting divorced. Now, this was years and years of years and years had passed since those two had gotten a divorce, right? And I really wasn't tripping off of it. I felt like, they weren't going to get back together anyways. Every time I got with the mother that I was with, she would be down playing the father. And every time I got with the father, he would be down playing the mother. So in the counseling session, she was trying to tell the lady that I'm still dealing with a divorce that happened 5-6 years ago. And I literally just stood up and told that lady, like, no, I'm not. I don't give a fuck if y'all get back together or not. I'm on my own shit. I'm doing my own thing. Like, I don't give a fuck. So that right there let me know in my own personal situation that this lady was trying to get me diagnosed with some shit that wasn't wrong with me. And I literally told that lady, like, I don't care that they're divorced. Like, them two getting back together doesn't mean anything to me. They hate each other, so I don't give a fuck. I'm clear on that this is not going to happen. You get what I'm saying? And she told me to shut up and don't say nothing and all this other shit during this session. But I was telling this counselor lady, like, I don't care what the fuck they got going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit wanted me to bring up Munchausen, give you guys the definition of it. I have it here on my tablet, so I'm going to pull it up. And this is significant because I feel like somebody else in the tribe has definitely went through this situation before, where you are yourself, you are in your body and you deal with you. You are the one who has to deal with your mind. You are the one who has to deal with your body. So you know what's going on inside of your body, and it doesn't matter what age you are. Just as this other lady's situation. Now, like I said, she ended up murdering the lady because the lady was not letting up. She would not let her walk. And she just wanted to walk. She about 18 years old. She like, fuck, I don't want to be in this wheelchair. I'm trying to do what other 18-year-olds do. I want a boyfriend. I want to get out here, and there's nothing wrong with me. You get what I'm saying? So that really fucking happened to this lady, and it's really happened to me as well. As well as the other children that are in her care. Now, I had a niece on that side that I told you guys about before on this channel. Her name was Valerie, right? And Valerie was much like me. Valerie was an artist. She liked to paint. She liked to draw. She was winning like her artwork to be in the art museum in St. Louis. She was in newspapers and all this other shit, but she kept continuously trying to convince Valerie that she had some type of mental issue, forcing her to take these motherfucking medications. And then what ended up happening was that Valerie actually ended up with a mental issue from taking the medication that she was given when nothing was wrong with her. Okay, so right now, to this day, Valerie ass is crazy, but she wasn't at first. She was just gifted and talented. Y'all remember me telling y'all about my kidnapper niece, right? She was actually just talented as I was. She was special as I was. You get what I'm saying? And when that lady would see that, then she would try to downplay those gifts that you have and make it seem like you have some type of mental issue, okay? You say, yes, mommy dear is right. And that is also another movie that I told you guys on this channel several times that she would program into me. Like when I was younger and she first kidnapped me, they would have me sitting down watching this black and white movie, Mommy Dearest, over and over and over and over again, like mentally trying to fuck with me and get this shit in my head, right? So that's something that I experienced as well. And every single child that ever went through her care had something wrong with it, according to her, but really nobody did. These kids were very, very talented. The kidnapper sister, Ray, who about to die and all that shit, her kids, Lissa, very, very fucking talented. That was the oldest daughter. The second oldest daughter, very, very talented. She could sing, she could dance, she was beautiful, all of those things, and they turned her into a whore. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, she a hoe. She got this wrong with her. She got that wrong with her. But she should have been headlining shows. She should have been Disney Kids some shit. She should have been on someone's TV screen. This is how talented these individuals were. But then they got into the care of someone who wanted to downplay their gifts and make it seem as if they had mental issues, which is the same thing that happened to me. Okay, you say, yeah, her and her boyfriend killed her. Yep, you know what story I'm talking about. And then this girl was also supported by her father, right? The girl that ended up killing her boyfriend did kill the lady or whatever. So she got 10 years in jail. And the lady, during this period of time where she was trying to say this lady, she couldn't walk, she needed a wheelchair, she needed all these medical procedures. This lady literally had this girl getting surgeries that she did not need, okay? But that was because her mother had Munchausen syndrome and her mother was used to the attention. They were getting shit from like Make-A-Wish Foundation. She was getting so much money. She got a house built by those people's Habitat for Humanity and all that shit, forcing her daughter to play as if she was sick or forcing some type of mental, physical illness on this child, right? So her father, the lady actually blocked her from seeing her father because she felt like her father was going to expose the fact that there was nothing wrong with his child. So at the end of the day, after this girl then killed her mama and boyfriend and killed her mama and shit like that, the father of the child has actually supported this child. And when she is out of jail, when she gets out of jail, she's going to have some place to go because her other family members felt as if her actions was right because this lady was literally torturing her. Now, she murdered somebody and only got 10 years because the courts did consider what was done to her, but she still had to be punished because you don't murder people. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like the lady drove her into being some type of murderer or some type of psychopath because there was nothing wrong with her and she kept pushing that to her. You get what I'm saying? He said, yes, it was a true story. She went to Disney World and everything. Yes, she did. And there was nothing wrong with this child. And that's the same exact thing that I went through after they, kidnap me. They tried to make it seem like I have a problem, like there's something wrong with me. So when I was crying out for help and I was telling people, this is not where I belong, this is not my family, they would tell people that I have mental issues. Okay? But none of that shit was true. None of the shit was true. It was just that they needed an alibi for whatever it was that they were trying to get off, or whatever it was that they were trying to do. So let me give you the definition of Munchausen syndrome, because I know that there are other tribe members that have been through this your whole entire life. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why it never worked on me is because every time she would give me that medication, I would cheek it. I would never, ever swallow it, and I would just spit it out. So all those years she thought she had me on medication, I never was on medication. I would always spit the shit out. And then eventually she caught on and she just stopped, okay? Because she knew that I was going to like rat her out. I was going to say something. I was going to speak up for myself. I didn't shut up. I'm going to talk, okay? So Munchausen syndrome is a mental condition in which a person repeatedly seeks medical attention for falsified, exaggerated, or self-inflicted physical symptoms, or a mental condition in which a person repeatedly seeks medical attention for another person's symptoms, like it's not even you, bitch, okay? That are also falsified, exaggerated, or deliberately induced. Like, this is what was going on. This is the type of abuse that I did deal with. Somebody was deliberately trying to induce conditions on me, okay? Poisoning my food and doing shit to me to say, oh, look, there's something wrong with her. Okay, so Spirit definitely wanted me to point this out. I'm not sure who this is going to resonate with or why it was necessary, other than the fact that I personally did go through this. And this is something that kidnapper mother, Marion Williams, I don't give a fuck about naming no names, is actually dealing with. She actually deals with this. Every child, like I said, you can have one or two kids with special needs, and people may believe you. Okay, people may believe you, but to literally have 5, 6 children come through your household, and every single time there's something wrong with them, no, bitch, the parent needs to be looked at like, is there something wrong with you? And then they need to listen to the children when the children are telling them that ain't shit wrong with them. Okay, I do believe that when that counselor heard me speak up against her in that session, that she believed me, even though that mother was like, shut up, don't you say nothing else, you don't know what you're talking about. The lady who was taking notes on her notepad, when I was like, no, I'm not, because I just said it out of nowhere, I'm like, no, I'm not, ain't nothing wrong with me or whatever. She looked up and she looked at me like, oh, okay, yeah, like we made eye contact, because she knew that I knew what the fuck I was talking about. And I do believe that was the last therapy counseling session I ever had. Ever. The lady never came back, okay? Ever. All right? So that's what that is, okay? And it could definitely be that, you know, this person has some type of need for sympathy. And that's the reason why they do this, especially when it comes to their children or whatever. They want people to see them as a hero or as a caretaker or someone who is extending themselves for people who need that extra push or that extra help. But in this case, somebody's definitely taking normal children, trying to traumatize them, and then benefit off of the trauma that they cause to the child themselves, okay? So Spirit wanted me to bring that up. That's why I'm bringing it up. So we're going to get some overall energies. All right. I got some oracle. We probably won't go through the whole entire thing, but we're going to get some overall energies, okay? I am available for your readings today. Hit your girl up. You will receive a special discount. Just depends on which reading you're booking, how much your discount is going to be, okay? And I am willing to do some donation-based. I haven't done that in a while either, donation-based readings. So if you guys would like to do some donation-based readings as well, just send a little donation in and I got you. All right. Now, if you send me like a, little $10, $5 donation, don't expect to get a whole hour session out of me. That's not how it works. I'll probably give you 7-card, 9-card pull or something like that. And if you ever request that I don't use cards and you would like me just to use my spiritual abilities without the tools, I can do that as well. Okay. So you're like, I don't want no cards. That's okay. You don't have to have cards. Okay. Yeah. Look, Lion, first card out, Lion, jealous and gossip in person. Okay, somebody definitely was lying on you about a condition or a mental condition that you supposedly had. You don't have it. You know ain't shit wrong with you. Somebody's trying to benefit off of your traumas. Okay, yeah. You rejected the lies, period. That's what I be doing. Okay, you rejected the lies. And I was always like that as a little girl. Even as a little girl, I would always speak up and say something like, hey, this isn't right. No, this is not me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about type shit. Okay, yeah. Spiritual warfare. Somebody definitely wanted to take these lies and cause some type of disruption in your life or your life to come, your future. Okay, so this is why they rely on you starting young. These type of people, they start As soon as you pop out the womb, if they're your actual parent and they have this condition, they will start as soon as you pop out the womb saying that there's something wrong with you. Okay. Or as soon as you come into their presence, they're going to start saying that there's something wrong with you. And this is to build something over time so that when you do become an adult, nobody will listen to you as an adult, because they're going to go back and say, well, as a child, you had this, this, and this, and this, and this wrong with you. So then when you're trying to express yourself, they're not going to listen to you, because that parent has already lied. They've already created a false paper trail on a mental condition that never ever existed from the jump. Okay, people really do this. All right. Yeah, they didn't want you to have joy and company, period, point blank. This is what this is. So they didn't want people to like you. They didn't want people to believe you. They didn't want people to understand where you were coming from. And this is why they started off lying on you. They lied on you because they were jealous of you. And I do believe that too. With my personal situation with the kidnapper mother, right? Well, we know Mom T is the one she's the actual kidnapper, but the kidnapper mother is the one who raised me. Okay. But we do know this with her. Any child that came across her care that was good at singing, good at writing, good at art, good at anything that she was not good at, then they had to have some type of mental condition, because she did not herself possess these spiritual gifts or capabilities. Okay. So this is why this happened. All right. Yeah, somebody telling the truth. God stepped in, period, point blank. So somebody lied on you, and then God came with the truth, the Most High. Okay. The wise man of truth is out here. Yeah. And now people could be wanting to cooperate with you. Okay. Or maybe this person maybe wanted you to cooperate in the past with whatever disease they were trying to say that you had, or whatever, ailment they were trying to say you had. They wanted you to cooperate with it, but you didn't. Okay. And I really believe that's why she really hated me, truly hated me, because I never would go with what the fuck she was saying. I would always be like, no, that's not true. I was truth gang since I came out the womb, bitch. I'm not finna lie for you, okay? Okay? And if you notice, a lot of those kids that are like that, they do be having problems. They'll say they have ADD or ADHD or some shit like that. A lot of those kids, their parents will say that there's something wrong with them because they're busting their asses out. Okay, let's clarify this person that lied, Spirit. Clarify the person that lied. Yeah, you moved on from them. They were definitely trying to cause relationship interference for you in the future, for you in the present. This is why they wanted people to believe a false narrative about you. Okay, so that when you get grown, like I said, you'll have this long list of mental conditions or whatever the fuck it is that they say was wrong with you that's not really wrong with you. Okay. What about you rejecting this offer? Yeah. So because you did not fall into the lies, the gossip, or whatever, you're about to receive some type of payout, or maybe you're going to be suing this person or suing this group of people or whatever that tried to destroy your character, destroy your reputation before you even old enough to build a reputation. They wanted you listed as someone who has some type of condition. Okay. Spiritual warfare, Spirit, tell us about it. Yeah, this is a side whore, somebody who's just obsessed with you, somebody who don't know what the fuck they want. Okay, somebody that was actually jealous of you because you were showing up as a divine feminine, as somebody who has a lot of beauty within. Okay, and a lot of people, when they see that, especially in family situations, they're supposed to nurture the beauty that they see within you. Like I was saying, all these kids actually had talents in that kidnapper household that I grew up in. They all actually had talents. They all were actually very good singers, very good poets, very good artists, or something like that, very creative type of energies, okay? And this person would then get jealous of the attention that the child was getting and say that there was something wrong with the child, okay? Joy and company. Woo, sabotage. This, I'm trying to tell you, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. This person wanted you to have issues with connecting with people because they wanted people to see you as someone that had something wrong with them, but there was never nothing wrong with you. Okay? Extremely jealous of you. Okay? And then again, a lot of these parents, when they do that type of shit to you, a lot of these parents, they're looking for that sympathy. They're looking for the funds, or they want to get a check. Y'all heard of them families that will say something wrong with the kids just so they can get a check for them? And ain't shit really wrong with the kids. That's exactly what the fuck this bitch was doing to me. Okay? Ain't shit wrong with the kids. And as a matter of fact, a bunch of women in that family did it to their own kids. I had an aunt named Nisi, right? She got fucking 9, 10, 11, 12 kids. How in the fuck is it, bitch, that all your goddamn kids got a crazy check, bitch? I don't think it's the kids. I think it's you. And if it was me, I'm just going to be honest with you. If it was me and I had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kids and all of them came out with a fucking mental disability, I would not keep having children. Okay? I would not keep sitting up here trying to have no motherfucking kids if they're coming from me and they're really my kids. I'm not going to be doing that shit. Okay? But anyways, the wise man of truth, right, letting you know It failed that this motherfucker was in competition with your ass. So you could have had a parental figure that was in competition with your ass, and the truth is being shown through what they took you through. Okay? And it's illegal to do this to someone. Even if it is your child, it is illegal for you to do that. Okay, so like I said, maybe you're going to get some type of payout when you sue the shit out this motherfucker for trying to do that to you. Okay? And I feel like most of us were very smart, and you knew that that was not what was going on with you. You knew that. Okay? Cooperation, spirit, cooperation. Yeah, willpower, period, point blank. You was too strong, period, point blank. You was too strong to go with whatever lie it was. You were not cooperating with that shit, like I said. Whatever the lie was, you was too strong. Even as a child, you were too strong. You may have been the child that people said you talk too much, okay? But you weren't talking too much. You were fucking telling the truth about what the fuck was going on with you. You were never talking too much, or they would say you loud, or you need to shut up, or something like that. You were that child. The reason why you was that child is because your ass was really telling the truth, and they want people to hear the truth. So they want to try to say something was wrong with you. So even if you spoke the truth, motherfucker wouldn't believe it, or they'll second guess what you're saying. Okay? Because you're a child, and people have under the impression that they do love their children, and parents love their children. So why would a parent lie? Why would a parent say this? Just like the dumbass bitch in the Alicia Smiley family that fucking thought that they were telling the truth. Why would your family say that then? Bitch, they're not my family. That's why they saying that shit. Okay? That's why. Okay? Yeah, you loved yourself too much, even as a child. Like I said, you loved yourself. You were loyal to yourself. You knew nothing was wrong with your ass. Okay, look, I cannot make it up. Self-worth. You was not finna let that shit go down. Even as a child. Hold on, you're not finna misperceive what the fuck is going on about me. Okay? It just is what it is. And this is why they says you talk too much. Because you were willing to stand up and say, hold up, I ain't experiencing that. I'm not depressed. What are you talking about? I'm not depressed. I'm happy. What are you talking about? Okay? I don't have ADD. I just don't want to pay attention to what the fuck you're talking about. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. See, that's the difference. Okay? Right there. And I'm a strong advocate, and ADD doesn't even exist. I know a lot of y'all kids is diagnosed with that shit and all that other shit. But pay attention to the shit your kids like. If they can play video games for hours, ain't no ADD, bitch. Because if they really had ADD, they would be struggling trying to play the video game for hours. Doesn't this make sense? Right? Don't that make sense? That's something that they like to do, but they can't pay attention enough to do it. Then that's ADD. But they're not paying attention enough to clean up the house or straighten their room up and shit like that. They don't want to straighten up their room. They don't want to clean up your house. They're not paying attention in school because they don't give a fuck about what's being said in school. But if you give them that video game and they on that video game from 12 p.m. at night back down to 12 p.m. at night, they're paying attention just fine. Right or wrong? They're paying attention just fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay? You said it sounds familiar. For real? Okay? And I think that should be taken into consideration before y'all put your children on this medication. And that's real shit. If you give them something that they like to do for a long time and they don't lose focus on that, they don't have ADD. They're just simply not interested in what the fuck you're talking about or what the fuck you're trying to get them to pay attention to. They don't want to give their attention to it. And all of a sudden, it's a disease. No, it's not. They don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Okay? Yeah, collaboration. Somebody want really bad to work with you now because they see it's not, whatever they tried to do, it did not work. Okay? So somebody really, really wants you to give them mercy and work with them. It's just not going to work. Okay? What else? We splitting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a mother figure, a broke, hating ass, gossiping bitch. This is somebody who will get that check on your ass and ain't shit wrong with you. This is somebody that will lie to the doctors to get a check because they don't have money. This is somebody's income. This is literally somebody's income. Okay? So they get these kids and then they act as if something is wrong with them so they can get checks for their kids. Okay? This is the energy. Yeah. You didn't go for it. You didn't work with it. So therefore, they're looking real stupid. I feel like they're going to get charged with something too. They're definitely going to get charged for this shit because it's illegal. You cannot do this to people. Okay? And you definitely cannot do this to children. Countdown is on, you guys. Countdown is on. We finna go straight into the oracle. That's what we're going to do. Did I thank you guys for all y'all love, y'all loyalty, and support on this video? I don't know if I did, but thank you for all your love, your loyalty, support. Anytime y'all book y'all readings, anytime y'all send donations, all that shit. I just love y'all. Okay, divine mission is out here as well. So somebody definitely was on the divine mission. And maybe your divine mission was to set this shit straight. Okay, set a group of people straight. And that's another thing too. the chosen people be scattered out amongst the, amongst the earth and in these places and families that they don't belong. You are there on divine mission. So you are the black sheep because you're the one that's sent there to destroy that family. What is that called? That family lineage of people that are horrible fucking people. Okay. And it's through your actions. It's not like you going around actually hurting motherfuckers and them like that. It's just that they did a bunch of shit to you and you're going to remember everything and you're going to bring them down with your truth, period, point blank, or what it is that you have done, okay? Or what it is that they have done. Okay, modern day slavery is out here as well. I don't like it. Let me move this divine mission. Okay, and that's another thing too. If they get you in this position to where you can't make your own decisions, then you are a modern day slave. They want to control you. They want to control how far you're able to go in life. They make you their slave. They make you their bitch. And that's what was going on with that girl that ended up killing her mama. She was literally that lady's slave. She was that lady's slave. Okay. What does it say underneath that? Yeah, promote change. Yeah, that's what you guys are here to do. You guys are promoting change. This is not something that people are going to be able to get away with any longer. Okay. Yeah, they definitely can't figure you out at all. So they could have been like, well, if I say this or if I say that, then this is really going to get this person, but it ain't doing shit. They don't know how to stop you. Okay. So a lot of y'all, even as adults, may have been targets or, they put a hit out on your ass. I'm just going to be honest with you. You may have been targets or they put a hit out on you because all the mental shit that they were trying to do to you didn't work. They can't shut you up. So they're just like, fuck, we got to kill this motherfucker because if we don't, this motherfucker's unstoppable. They're going to bring down the whole entire fucking family. Okay? They can't figure out how to stop you. Okay? Important documents is out here again. Okay, so like I said, some mother figure definitely was trying to get some type of false ass documents to take your life path on a whole nother life than what the fuck it was supposed to be on. Okay? Yeah. You could be hearing spirits calling your name at this point in time, which means you're awakening. All right. You can have clairaudience, which means you can hear the spirits. That means you're awakening. That's how it started for me. At first, I would just hear them calling my name. And I'd be like, who the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then I actually was able to communicate with them fully. Okay? All right, Rose is out here. I do feel like this somebody grandma name or somebody grandma like Roses, but I do see Rose out here as well, okay? Yeah, somebody does not own the rights to do whatever they was doing to you. They try to do it anyways. Okay, the police is watching. Good. Hello, police officers. Please have my DNA results ready on time, okay? Hello, police officers. Okay, yeah, you're divinely protected even from everything that this motherfucking parental figure was trying to do, okay? And it's a pattern too, because they was getting away with it at first. So they felt like they was going to get away with it for a long time. So they did it to other children too. They didn't just do this shit to you. They did it to other children too. And it's a pattern. Okay. Yeah. But you're divinely protected from that shit. Okay. Look, black magic, you're divinely protected from the black magic that they were trying to do. They were trying to do mental magic and they were trying to write your story through important documentation. Okay. The fuck, if a motherfucking parent been going around talking about you crazy and you got mental issues all your life, and then when you get grown and then you try to speak up for yourself or you try to talk to yourself, who you really think finna listen? Especially if the community knows that you have some type of mental issue, but you know that you don't have it, but that's what they've been told all their life about you. Okay? Yeah, this person just refusing to do their own shadow work. They felt like you was an easy come up, whoever this family member is or whatever that tried to inflict motherfucking diseases on you and shit that you never had. They were trying to do this shit because they didn't want to do the work for themselves. They were looking for an easy come up. Look, they watching. Whoever is watching, thank you for watching, period. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck because everything that I say, like I said, I've always been willing for a polygraph test. I've been waiting on a polygraph test. I've been waiting on a motherfucking police officer to want to motherfucking interview me. I've been waiting. Okay? Straight up. Period, point blank. Louisville is out here, so you could be in Louisville. Okay? Hologram fallen. Illusion has fallen. Illusion is broken over whatever it is they tried to speak over your life that's not true. Motherfuckers are seeing that it's not true. Okay? Yeah, they don't want you to be the boss that you are. Now does it make sense? Now does it make sense? They don't want you to be the boss that you are, especially if you're beautiful, if you're talented, if you excel in everything that you do, okay? And they don't have those gifts or the opportunities to do the same things that you're able to do. They don't want you to be that boss. They don't want you to outshine them in their lives, okay? Yeah, misplaced anger. So this is what I'm saying, though. Motherfucker can be mad at you just because... I hate to see this, but it's the truth. Motherfuckers can be mad at you just because you're way more talented than them. You're way more beautiful than them. So they don't want you to shine. Okay, really, they're angry at themselves or they're angry at their parents before them. All right, and then they get these kids after they're unhealed, and then they're raising these kids while they're unhealed, and it turns into abuse. It turns into Munchausen syndrome. It turns into that shit because they're unwilling to heal. While motherfuckers trying to get you diagnosed, they need to be getting themselves diagnosed. Okay? Yeah. What else do we have? Gone too far and stayed too long. Yeah, so there's no coming back from this. Whatever it is, this is Reverend Jeff Johnson from St. Louis, Missouri, Circle of Light Church. There is no coming back from this. Okay? I feel like whoever did this, they did too much and they can't come back from it. Okay? Not at all. The nurse, no hospital will hire. And this is a fucking a synchronicity for me, okay? Because the lady who raised me, she was a nurse, okay? And that's why I said that was the connection between, you know, me and Kamaya Mobley's story, that both of our kidnappers was nurses, okay? Yeah. Okay, and that's another thing too. You really have to be careful with that shit because these type of people, they always want to, I ain't talking about no good nurse, okay? I'm talking about a fucking psychotic nurse. They always want to be seen as the hero or the helper, but they really are doing harm. They're really the one that's hurting the person. And then when people come around, they're like, oh, I'm caring so well for this person. I'm doing everything I need to do. I have the wheelchair over here. I have the medication over here. But they're the one who is actually causing you to be sick. And this is why no hospital will hire their ass, okay? I was surprised the bitch even got hired at the motherfucking hospital. We know her shit was false documentation because y'all remember when I did the background checks of the kidnapper mother on Facebook. I did me a background check so y'all could see my shit. And then I did a background check for the preacher. The preacher and the motherfucking nurse had some outrageous, I'm talking about felony shit. And the only shit that was on my shit was a fucking traffic violation. This bitch that raised me, that was a nurse, had more than one cocaine charge. And on her fucking public records is coaxing minors. Coaxing minors, but I'm the liar. But I'm not the kidnapped child. But this bitch has a felony charge on her shit for coaching minors to do wrong and cocaine. And they let her work in hospitals. Okay? This real shit. Okay? One-on-one spiritual visitation. Like I said, somebody is about to receive a visit from the spirit directly. I see the 24 elder council. This is what's on the top of this right here. Okay, so you could actually be visited by a group of spirits, okay? Yeah, you had no choice but to stand up for yourself because wasn't nobody else finna do it. You had no choice but to speak up for yourself because wasn't nobody else gonna do it, okay? Wasn't nobody else gonna do it. You cannot sit there and let these people paint you to be something that you're not, okay? Yeah, what else do we have, spirit? Yeah, somebody thought something was funny, okay? Something gonna make worldwide news. Look at this shit. Of course it is. It's going to make worldwide news. We just count down the days, tribe. We count down the days, okay? Ooh, the runaway. This is something else. This is something else. I always knew that I did not belong in that family, right? And instead of ever disciplining me, this lady never disciplined me. What she would do was call the police on me so that she could try to build a criminal record for me as well. So all she would do, like if we had any problems whatsoever, she would just call the police immediately. How do you do that to your child? If that's really your child, how do you do that to your child? So if I got into like a little bit of trouble, instead of her sitting down talking to me like a mother would sit down and talk to her child, she would just call the police. Call the police. I ran away so many fucking times. She had me legally listed as a runaway. I was running away, bitch, because you was abusing me. That's why I was running away. Okay? Y'all need to be looking into that shit too. What is the child running away from? Wasn't nobody trying to listen to me tell them that's not my mom because motherfucker think I got mental issues. No, bitch, I don't have any mental issues. I'm running away because I don't fucking belong to you. Okay? And that's real shit. Motherfucker, you're the danger. That's why I'm running from you. Okay? Y'all need to pay attention to that shit. Kids don't just be running away from homes that they're loved in. What the fuck? What are you running away for if you're loved? If you're taken care of properly, you're not going to run away, right? Okay, that's something else she would do to me, though. She would always call the police and say I'm a runaway and all this other shit. And when the police would come, I was like, please don't take me back there. Please don't take me back there because of such and such and such and such. And she'd just tell the police she got mental issues. She should be taking medication, but she's not taking medication. I'm like, nah, bitch, I need help from you. Okay? It is what it is. All right, tick, bloodsuckers is out here. Literally, somebody's a fucking bloodsucker, a parasite. Somebody could wear a baseball jersey or play baseball, okay? Yeah, somebody definitely want to get in contact with you. It's because they want to work with you now because they know that none of this shit worked. They want you to have mercy on them. It's just not going to happen. Okay, somebody want to play that shit, and I can feel it now. Somebody definitely wants to play that shit. But I did a good job with you, but you're okay. Like that fucking Kamaya Mobley shit, but you're okay. I raised you as you were mine. You had family that love you. You had cousin. You had this, but none of the shit was real. They want to reach out to you to see if they can pull that mother card or see if they can pull that energy toward, nah, bitch, I'm going to curse you out. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Unsolved crime. It's going to be solved. It's going to be solved. A lot of y'all have witnessed shit. Okay, at a young age, and they didn't want you to be able to tell about that shit, and that's why they put you on medication. A lot of y'all was getting molested, and they didn't want you to tell about that shit, and that's why they put you on medication. Okay, because you was telling the truth the whole time. Uncle such and such is touching me. My brother is touching me, or this is touching me, or whatever. And instead of actually taking care of the problem, what they're gonna do is say that you have some type of fucking bipolar or something, and then put you on medication instead of taking care of the problem. Okay. Yeah, you got an indestructible wall of protection. Somebody really fucking knows. Somebody really fucking knows they cannot touch you. And that whatever unsolved crime is going to be solved through you. And you're in your right mind. Okay? Yeah. You're going to be the world's first to do something. Probably the world's first to solve your own case. Period, point blank. Okay? Yeah. What else do we have? You professionally skilled at something, period, point blank, or this person is professionally skilled at being a goddamn criminal, or you're professionally skilled at something. Because like I said, most of the kids that end up on medication don't have shit wrong with them. They be extremely talented. They be extremely tapped in, and they should be on somebody's TV screen. Okay? But since the lame-ass parents don't have any talents, okay, they want to make it seem like something wrong with you because they weren't celebrated. They're not the celebrity. You are. Okay? Yeah. Doors opening by themselves. Somebody being haunted right now. This person probably can't sleep. They can't eat. Okay. They want to see if they can get a second chance with you. Can they get a do-over? Spirit said no. You saying no. They empty inside. Like I said, they don't have nothing in their cup. And it's because of how they treated you. I'm just going to be honest with you. They empty because it's because of how they treated you. Death magic is more reverse. They tried to kill you. They definitely tried to kill you. All right. It's just, it is what it is. Because they knew that you were going to be able to tell the truth. And they knew that you was a light being. Okay. Did somebody hashtag light being? I think somebody did. On this live, somebody hashtag like light being or something, light bringer or something like that. So if that was you, that hashtag something about the light, you on point. And this is your reading, okay? Yeah. What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah, ban bloodline. Get them out of here. Get them out of here, Spirit. Get them out of here. That's what you're here to take down, Chosen One. And that's why you was placed in these type of families or whatever, in these type of situations, because you're the one that's going to bring down the whole entire fucking bloodline. You and your mama Marie Laveau energy, okay? Period, point blank. Going through judgment. This is people that try to falsely medicate you, falsely get you diagnosed with shit. They are going through judgment right now. Okay, look, you thought you was finna get the shit off, but you're not. Okay? I said I was gonna write me a book and call it You Thought, bitch, because you did think. It's not gonna work, okay? They already know. I'm hearing something about police. First, middle, or last initial E, which is significant because they fucking gave me the false identity as Edie, okay, which didn't make sense. And that's another thing, too. When I was younger, I always felt like the name that they were calling me was not my name, right? And then it made no sense. I sat there because I had Susan, Rachel, Carrie, and Alice, and then Edward. Those are my brothers and sisters. Where the fuck you get Edie from, bitch? If y'all can name them regular fucking names, Susan, Alice, Rachel, Carrie, where the fuck, where would you get Edie from? Bitch, you couldn't name me Edith? Bitch, what the fuck? Edie, what the fuck is that? Okay? It doesn't even match with the names. You know how people, when they name their kids or whatever, it doesn't even match with the names of the kids that you had already. So what the fuck is you talking about? I knew that shit wasn't my fucking name. I knew it. The fuck? And I asked them, like, I asked them that. I asked them, why are you calling me this? Why is this my name? Why are you calling me this? They hated it. And then when I legally changed my name, they was all mad. They was all mad. The dad was like, I'm not talking to you no more because you changed the name. You changed the name that I gave you. You changed your name. I'm not talking to you no more. But it was never my name. The fuck? Okay? The game. You want to play the game? Let's play the game. Period, point blank. And this is the game of life. This shit right here, okay? Yeah, quickly finding out the truth is out here. They finna be quickly finding out the truth. Look, it's over. I like how these cards is coming out today. I really do. Quickly finding out the truth is over. I love how these cards are coming out today. Yes, I do, Spirit. Okay? Yeah, you moving towards your happiness. Period, point blank. Ain't nothing gonna stop you, okay? What else do we have, Spirit? Okay, you about to be able to enjoy the nice, cool breeze. Nebraska is significant, okay? A blaze throne is out here as well, okay? So whatever fucking throne they thought they was sitting on, that shit on fire now. Okay, it's burning the fuck down. The whole empire is burning the fuck down. Okay, look, bad parenting. Oh, come on now, Spirit. Come on now. They is not playing this rising with these messages. Come on now, Spirit. Bad fucking parenting. Munchausen syndrome, bitch. Okay? Yeah, trying to cover up them tracks, ain't you? Trying to cover up them tracks now, ain't you? Okay? Yeah. You have Christ-like feats. Like I said, it's something about you that is special. You have gifts. You have some type of God-like energy about you that they don't have. And this is why they were trying to dim that light. Okay, this is why they didn't want you in the spotlight. This is why they didn't want you being seen, because they already knew that there was something special about you that needed to be seen, that humanity needed. Okay, every time they put you in a situation, you came out and that motherfucking rising again, like the motherfucking resurrection. Okay, yeah, yesterday is gone. You don't want nothing to do with these people, places, or things anymore. Okay, they definitely did foot track magic. They was trying to stop your path. Okay. Yeah, everybody can't go where you're going. These people can't go where you're going. This is what the Spirit said. So you have to let all these people go. Period, point blank. I had no problem with it. Like I told y'all, I was never treated like I was loved anyways. So when it came down to me having to choose them or me, it was an easy me. Okay, it was an easy me. Period, point blank. All right. Continuously unfolding of events. So like there's something that's definitely having like a domino effect, something that cannot be stopped. This is going to happen. And it only took one move to make all the rest of these domino effects happen. Okay? So you're winning, chosen one. You're winning. And these people is going down, down. And they are being seen as bad fucking parents. Okay? Motherfucker want to try to criticize the job that you're doing as a parent, but bitch, you kidnapping motherfuckers. I'm talking to mine directly now. But you get what I'm saying? So you want to criticize a motherfucker at what type of parent they are, but bitch, you killing kids, kidnapping kids, putting magic on kids and shit, trying to get them falsely diagnosed. I hate that shit. Motherfucker, parent raised you poorly, and then when you have kids, they want to sit up there and comment on your parenting. But bitch, you didn't even wash my clothes, bitch. You have bitch walking around here with no motherfucking socks on, musty, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about my parenting for, bitch? The fuck? Okay. Yeah, the maid. This is what they wanted you for. They wanted you underneath their control so you can be here to sweep up their messes and clean up their fucking shit. Okay? Cancer energy is out here. So 6'9", you could be Cancer yourself, or you could just be High Priestess energy or something like that. Okay? What does it say? Yeah, no second chances. I don't give a fuck who it is. You cannot let these people back out. Preserved pregnancy is out here. So whatever it is that you're trying to birth or you're about to birth out into this world, it is protected. Okay, I see out in spirit numbers 12, 11, 12, 12. That means stepping out of your comfort zone. In 12, 21, as so above, so below. Okay? Yeah, deliberately twisting reality. I cannot make this up. There is a parental figure that deliberately tries to twist reality when it comes to you. It's not fair and it's fucked up. Okay? It's fucked up because you only get this life here. I mean, you get another life, but it's only going to be one in this body. You get what I'm saying? So when people do things and they say things about you, this shit is going to follow you. You get what I'm saying? They're not trying to make the best for you. Okay? Like my children, anybody ask me about my children, all I'm going to say is good shit. I don't give a fuck what me and my kids have been through, but I'm going to say the good things about my children because I'm going to want other people to hold my children in high regard. So I'm not going to say this motherfucker fucked up and all this other shit, especially if they're really not. Okay? But that's what good parents do. Okay? South Carolina is out here, which is also a hit on my motherfucking ancestry DNA for the Geechee people. I just want to throw that shit out there. Okay, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas. Okay? All right? Information is rushing in about your personal situation. We have universal law number 3, the law of rhythm. I don't want to read that, so I'm not, so y'all can look that up on your own time, the law of rhythm. Okay? Yeah, somebody going to have to face this shit right here. Somebody going to have to face what they have done, period, point blank. Okay? We have a download. I am going to read this. It says, there are going to be days where you feel like giving up. You have worked so hard and now you are tired. You don't have a choice but to keep pushing your way through. You never know how far you will go unless you put one foot in front of the other. The only other option is to stay right there, give up and die. So are we dying or are we pushing through? We pushing through, truth gang. We don't got time for this shit. Okay? We'll never give up on ourselves. And we don't give a fuck who believe in us and who don't believe in us. We believe in ourselves, okay? And we'll never give up on ourselves, and we'll never stop speaking our truth. And we don't give a fuck if mama get locked up because of the truth, daddy get locked up because of the truth. It is what it is, okay? Yeah, somebody can be chain smoking cigarettes. I just slow down, y'all, because my new opportunity or my new thing that I started requires me to have to like sing. So I stopped smoking cigarettes as much as I normally would, because I can't be over there cracking my voice and shit like that, singing in front of people. But that's my new opportunity. I told y'all a little bit about it, but I didn't tell y'all too much or whatever. But I do have to sing. So I quit smoking cigarettes as much as I used to. But I feel like, somebody may be smoking cigarettes like that because they're stressed out. Okay. Look, you broke the curse, period, point blank. Okay, you broke the curse that they kept on trying to repeatedly put on you, but you knew wasn't true about yourself. Okay, yeah, you about to be rich. Okay, Fortune 500 company is out here. You can already own you a business, but your business is going to blow up right now. You might work in fast food, but that's okay. However you got to make your money is how you make your money. You're going to be rich. Okay, spirit number 99, period. Something's just over. 2 cycles are over. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, who you are matters. Exactly. Come on now, spirit. Who you are matters. Somebody tried to make it seem like you didn't matter. What you said didn't matter. How you feel didn't matter. What you thought didn't matter. But you do matter. Okay? Yeah, this motherfucker a tweaker. Your parent is a goddamn tweaker. Period, point blank. Okay? Look, court appointed guardianship. This is what they were trying to get over you. This is why they were saying you had all these fucking mental issues and all this other shit, because they wanted power of attorney. They wanted to be your guardianship even as you were grown. They wanted to continue to have control over you. After you turned 18 and you was free legally, they wanted to continue to have control over you, which is why they kept going to the court systems and saying, oh, this person got a mental issue, this person got this person got that, because they wanted some of your money. And the only way that they can get that is if they were your court-appointed guardian. That's the only way they can get it. Okay, even after you turned 18, they were still trying to do it. And that's what this family was trying to do just now. They were trying to basically get guardianship over me because the inheritance that was left to me, and say that I was incapable of taking care of myself, or I have mental issues, so they can have control over the money that I inherited. Does that make sense? It does make sense. Okay. And that's why they'll fucking say that something is wrong with you, because they want to have control over your finances, over your life, make you a modern day slave. Okay. And abuse in front of somebody who was supposed to protect you. So again, your parental figure was allowing you to be abused, imposing the abuse, and not doing shit about it. Okay. Yeah, members of the body. So this is like that Christ-like Christos energy. All of us coming together, tapping in, and doing what we have to do to take all these motherfuckers down. Period, point blank. Okay. Yeah, these people trying to run away from you fast because the shit ain't work. Even the courts do not believe that. And this is another thing too. In order for the courts to determine whether or not you have some type of mental issue or something like that, don't they have to talk to you? Don't they have to see you? Nobody ever seen me. Nobody ever seen me. Nobody ever talked to me as a grown-up adult after I got out of this lady's care and all that shit. I ain't never been to no psychiatrist. Ain't nobody ever seen me. The fuck? But they definitely didn't want anybody to see you. Okay? They didn't want anybody to see you. Look, telepathy is out here. You can communicate, period, point blank. Where's that card at? I don't know what I just did with it. I don't know what I just did with that card. It's probably shuffled back in here. But you definitely have telepathy. Okay? You can communicate with the spirits. Okay? Spirit told them that they might not want to do what they was doing to you, and they did it anyways. They did it for years. Okay? They did not care. Okay? Yeah, you about to go on a shopping spree. You about to get some type of money while these people is going through a storm in their life, okay? Try to win against the laws of physics. It's out here as well. So these people really try hard. No matter what it was, they really, 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 really tried hard to try to get you, okay? Hey, Miss K, okay? They didn't care what God said about you. All they cared about was what they said about you and who they can get to believe what they were saying about you, okay? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I feel like you was feeding them, because you're the chosen one. You're the source. You're the one with all the power. You're the one with all the light. So I feel like you was feeding them, okay? They made a big mistake, a big no-no. They can't take none of this shit back, though, because it was too many years of the abuse that's been documented, too many years of them saying something is wrong with you. And that's another reason why I thank Papa Legba for making me make this channel. And I'm shy, y'all. I don't talk a lot. I come alive when I'm on a live. But other than that, like, if we was just in the house together, you probably wouldn't even see me or hear me. Unless I'm singing or something, you wouldn't see me or hear me, because I like to stay to myself. I like to stay in my own fucking zone or whatever. But I do feel like somebody thought you was never going to speak up, okay? Somebody really thought that you was never going to speak up about what was happening to you, and they were sadly mistaken, okay? Yeah, like I said, you a business owner, and if you're not, you're going to make a business out of this. Oh, speaking of which, somebody had asked me when Asha's Epiphanies products are coming back. Y'all know that's like my little spiritual shop. I can't really make any products right now because of the situation that I'm in, like as far as my living situation. I don't have anywhere to like store my supplies. And then also, when I had to leave my house in St. Louis, y'all seen how big of a herb collection, like 300 jars of beautiful herbs, all organized and nice and all that shit. I had to leave everything, my entire store behind. So I'm going to have to like get the money to restock my store and start all over again. I did get a personal request for like my money oil and my money powder. I could probably make a small batch of that. If you guys are interested in that, you just let me know, because I had somebody personally request that, but I don't have my store open right now. So I had to shut it down so I could save my life, but it will reopen just when I get settled. But if you guys wanted like a small batch of money oil or money powder or something like that, I can make some of that up real quick. I do have the herbs to make it in that garden that I be going to. And it'll probably be better because I was using dried herbs before, but these herbs I'll be able to just grab and they'll be fresh or whatever. But if you use fresh herbs, it makes your oil go bad quicker. You get what I'm saying? All right. So if you guys are interested in Asha's Epiphany spiritual products, I don't know when I'll have the store set back up, but I will be. Like if you guys like wanted a small batch or something like money oil, money powder, or black salt or something like that, I can whip up a small batch or something like that. But as far as like me being fully stocked with the ancestor money and the candles and all that shit, I don't have any of that anymore, y'all. I left all that shit in St. Louis and didn't even worry about it because I was just thinking I need to get away with my life. You know what I'm saying? So I left my whole entire store. I left everything behind. But I will reopen my store once I get settled, okay? Verbal abuse is out here. So somebody definitely was abusing you, talking shit about you, okay? You make really good decisions for yourself, okay? While this motherfucker steady making excuses as to why they lied on you, okay? Yeah, they wanted you to be quiet. Hush. Look, they don't want you to say nothing, okay? Decoy is out here, so they definitely try to send in distractions towards you as well, okay? Yeah, this person is always taking from people who work hard. So you work hard to make sure that your reputation is what it is, okay? You work hard to become the person that you are, and this person just wanted to take from you. And we're talking about parental figures in this live here, okay? We're talking about parental figures that got something fucking wrong with their ass, and then they try to impose that shit onto the children that they raise, all right? Yeah, killing people with spell work. Didn't I say? They definitely was trying to just take you out because they knew you wasn't finna go. They knew you wasn't finna go for the lies, especially if you got old enough and mature enough to speak for yourself and you're intelligent enough to speak for yourself. They was trying to kill you before the fuck you was able to out them and say, you lied. Okay? Ain't shit wrong with me, bitch. You was trying to collect a check. You lied. They were trying to kill you with spell work so that this never would come out, but it's not true. Okay? Period, point blank. And the shit is gonna come out. All right? Yeah, Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Okay, I feel like somebody was living a double life, kind of like the nurse that I was telling y'all to raise me. Bitch got cocaine charges and coaxing children, but I'm lying about her being a kidnapper. You coaching kids, bitch. What the fuck? Yeah, don't let anybody in your circle right now. All right, don't do it. Spirit number 153. Something about somebody's car. I feel like somebody needs to do car protection rituals. I already told y'all if y'all need to know how to do a car protection ritual, hit your girl up, make a little donation, and I'll give you step-by-step instructions on how to protect your car. Now, with the car protection spell, I have somebody in tribe that was on this live with me when I did a car protection spell. We actually got into a car accident together. Y'all don't know who that is. I ain't gonna tell you who it is or whatever. My shit worked. Now, your car, you might not have that motherfucker if something happened, but you'll have your life. You won't die, okay? So the car can be towed, period, point blank. Nobody gonna have any injuries in that motherfucker, okay? And that's just real. The 90s is significant, okay? Atomic bomb, something to blow up, all right? Period, point blank. They definitely tried to organize something against you, but it just did not work, okay? Yeah, serious accusations is out here. But these accusations is going to be proven to be true. So maybe that's why you don't mind making the accusations. I don't mind. I don't mind. Put me up to the lie detector test. I don't give a fuck. I do not mind making these accusations because I'm telling the truth. Period, point blank, okay? Not making a choice is the choice. Not taking action is the action. Omega, a quote from me, okay? So somebody could have done something about your situation a long time ago, but they decided that they weren't going to help you. So they made a choice to let you sit in abuse, okay? They made the choice to let you sit in abuse, okay? Yeah, what is this? Yeah, you higher ranking than all these people. And that's another reason too. Like I said, with these parents, with these fucking problems, these unhealed ass parents, you outrank them, not because you're chosen, that's a part of it, but because you did work. Okay? Who knows? If they would have did their spiritual work, they probably would be more powerful than you. Okay, but since they didn't do their work, whatever, okay, doing the mostest out here as well. And if they did try to get you killed, they was gonna cremate you so that there couldn't be any further investigations on who you truly was. Okay, so they was gonna try to kill you real quick, go ahead and cremate you, and then that way you're dust. So there's nothing for forensics to look at but your dust. Okay, yeah, that they was doing the most with you. Yes, they was. They were very fake. They were not real. These people, places, and things. Okay, look, another card on black magic. They was definitely doing this hard on you ever since you was a child to cause like mental issues, to cause something wrong with you. Okay, this shit did not work. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, you have increased functionality, creativity, and brain connectivity. You're very smart. You're highly intelligent. Hashtag Just for Alicia Smiley 2023. Hashtag Just for Alicia Smiley. I love it. Yeah, you about to get some good news. That's what we waiting on. Spirit about to give you some good news. And it's going to be about these people being taken down. Okay, you did this by yourself. Can't nobody take credit for you. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Same people that abused you, when you become famous or people start to recognize you, they want to say that they had a hand in that shit. That's what they want to say. Well, I raised that person. Look how they turned out. Look how they turned out. But you did this shit by yourself. They never supported you. They didn't support you until they seen that you had way more people in the public supporting you than your actual family. See, they thought because they was a big family, like 30, 40, 50 people in that motherfucker, that they was going to be able to move some shit in the physical and the spirit realm. But you got 2,000, 3,000 more motherfucking people subscribe to your channel than they have in that fucking family. Okay, you've done work for people more numbers than what they have in that family. Okay, so it's not gonna work. The month of January could be significant as well. Okay, what do we have? Trying to fuck with your self-esteem is out here again, and this is why when you were younger, they was trying to get you on medication. They was trying to tell you that you wasn't good at something. They was trying to tell you something is wrong with you because when you get older, they didn't want you to have the confidence to stand against them. Okay, spirit number 1505 is out here. I gotta reshuffle this oracle, okay? Yeah, somebody just believes whatever they believe, regardless of what's being said about them, and that's how you need to be, okay? So you believed all the way around that you were special, even if they try to tell you that you're not. You got ADHD, you got this, you got bipolar, you got this, you got that. You believe what the fuck you needed to believe about yourself. You didn't believe nothing that was said about you, okay? Because you're you, so why would you, all right? Yeah, they know. Oh, sorry, knows the value. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. So you know your value even if other people do not. Period, point blank. So you know your value even if other people don't see your value. And that's what kept you. Because you always held yourself in high regard no matter who said what or what was being done to you, okay? Somebody definitely broke. It's that mother figure. She ain't got no money. She can't get no more checks off of you, okay? Period, point blank. Look, riches. You got some type of riches, and this person needs your riches, okay? I do feel strongly that if there was an abusive parent that you no longer speak to, they are going to try to pull that. But I'm your mommy. But I raised you. But I'm your daddy. No. Okay. Yeah. Bad business deals is out here. They did something that made them lose everything that they have. Period. Point blank. Yeah. Go home, Roger. You don't want this person around you. Mississippi is significant. Okay. Somebody finna be a star. I don't want to read this either, but this is the Crab Nubula, which is the cosmic generator producing energy at a rate to 100,000 suns. Like you shining real, real bright. Period. Point blank. You're on fire out here. Okay. Look, telling people you crazy. Tell me I'm making up these readings. Tell me I'm making up these readings. Tell me that. Okay. This motherfucker been telling people your whole life that you're crazy, but you really are not. You're really very sweet. You're very kind. You're an artist. You're a musician. Okay. And you help people in real life, but they wanted to try to make it seem like something was wrong with you at a very young age. So when you matured, that you wouldn't have any traction, nothing to hold on to. Okay? Yeah, superficial relationship. Your relationship with these people was fake, okay? Timeline of events is out here. So it could be some police officers looking at a timeline of events, putting the shit together. Contact me, police, and I'll put the shit together for you. Okay? Period, point blank. I got the timeline hitting down. Okay, look, deadbeat daddy is out here. Deadbeat mama. This got to do with the parents today. We're talking about the parents today. Okay? Yeah. This person can't even manage their time effectively, your parental figure or whatever, because they going crazy for real. Because they spoke this shit over your life. They try to use black magic on you. They try to kill you. They spoke all this negative shit and did all this negative shit to you. And now they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Okay? Yeah, you got the secrets of the universe on these motherfuckers, okay? You dismantled them. Didn't I say I'm at my mama relive old energy? The covenant was a family of people. And they're dismantled now because you made it beyond their lives. You made it beyond their fake ass fucking documentation, their motherfucking fake ass diagnoses. How in the fuck is you gonna get a doctor to diagnose somebody that they haven't even been seen? How in the fuck is you gonna get a doctor to diagnose somebody who has not even been seen? How in the fuck is you gonna get the courts? So it could be some judges and shit going down too, losing their jobs and all this shit too. Because how in the fuck is you gonna get the courts to sign over an inheritance to you, telling that motherfucking courts that the child has something wrong with it, but the courts never saw the child? Okay? Because I think it would behoove the court system to at least say, okay, well, I need you to bring the child in so that we can observe the child ourselves, so that we can see that there's obviously a mental issue going on with the child. But if that never happened for you, these motherfuckers lie and they got a fucking judge in on it too. Okay? Florida is significant as well. Okay? The pioneer, right? You a fucking trailblazer. Okay? You make your own way. And I feel like they weren't banking on that shit too. It was banking on you having Stockholm syndrome. Okay, they was banking on you relying on them and needing them for everything, being dependent on them. But you was like, fuck y'all, and you trailblaze your own path, okay? Yeah, they definitely try to get you caught up through sex, okay? Try to get some type of demonic attachment on you through sex, but you don't sleep around, so it's not gonna work. So even my family was minions in a situation, even though they crossed me, they ain't this sophisticated. Exactly. This is what we talking about. We talking about the parents. We talking about the family members, the judges, everybody that this parental figure lied to come against you. It's all backfired, okay? Yeah, you are the chosen one. Rubies and gems. You are the jewels in the Most High's crown. It's nothing they can do to you, okay? Yeah, they definitely was trying to instigate some shit for you. I was trying to flip it over. There you go. Instigate some shit for you. It's in reverse. I don't feel like it worked, okay? Yeah, these people was the most annoying person ever. Or maybe they said you was annoying. Maybe they can't stand you and they feel like you annoying. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm annoying. I'm gonna always speak my truth. I do not give a fuck. You can think I'm annoying all motherfucking day long. I'm gonna be the richest, most famous, annoying motherfucker you ever seen in your life. Okay? That's what I'm gonna be. Okay? You said whole world, no Florida on fire, right? Hashtag just more Alicia Smiley, okay? All magic has been broken. So we have several cards talking about these parental figures trying to throw magic on you. And every single time they tried it, you broke that magic. Okay? You broke that shit, okay? They do want to come in. They want to sweet talk you, like I said. I'm telling you, I can feel it. I can feel it. They, particularly my fucking kidnapper mother, she really want to see if she can have that effect on me. The same effect that she had on me when I was 3. The same effect that she had on me when I was 4 and 5. That's over, bitch. That shit is over. Okay? I ain't no sweet talking. Like, she knows that I will put other people before myself. So she came to me and she said she was hurting. Then I'm going to be like, oh my God, my mom. And I'm going to run to her and I'm going to heal her of that hurt. And this is why she want to see, can she sweet talk to me? Bitch, if you come anywhere near me or make any fucking contact with me, I'm calling the police on your ass, bitch. Okay? Because I've already proven through DNA that I don't belong to you. Okay? We just waiting on the proof that I'm Alicia Smiley. But as far as me proving that I don't belong to this family, that's done. That shit was done 6 months ago with that ancestry DNA. Okay? You said dudes are weird. For real. They do be weird sometimes. Building off your foundation. Like I said, somebody was trying to convince somebody from a very young age that something was wrong with you so they can have court-appointed guardianship over you so that you could never escape their grasp. They were trying to get legal documentation on you so that you could never escape their grasp. Okay? And then they wanted to sit up here and abuse you even though you're the hand that feeds them. Okay? Because whatever it is, there is some money involved. That even though you're the hand that feeds them, they want to build off your foundation at the same time enslaving you. Okay? Yeah, Spirit wants you to know that you are loved. Even if you weren't loved by that person, the Spirit loves you and you love yourself. So that's all that matters. Okay? All right. Ooh, I like this. You're going to be among the world's longest living people. And I've been saying that these are the chosen ones that they try to murder early, sending all that death magic, all that shit, trying to get you STDs and all this other fucking type of shit. But you love yourself too much to be sleeping around. But you're going to be outliving all these motherfuckers, like I said. Okay, spirit number 410, which is 5. There's gonna be some harsh changes coming on. Okay, yeah, so 555, because 410, right? We got 4 plus 1, that's 5, and then if you add that 5 to the 10, that's 15, so that's 555. Okay, Sacramento, California is out here, something underneath it. Okay. Yeah, don't let these people anywhere near you. Don't let them get to you. Like I said, anybody from my past come back around me, contact me in any motherfucking way, shape, form, or fashion, email, motherfucking text message, social media. I'm turning that shit right over to the police. Okay? Right over to the motherfucking police. Okay? Somebody feeds off drama and negative energy, and this is why they try to keep you in a low vibration. This is why they try to get you diagnosed and on medication very young, because you will always be in a low vibration and in negative energy, and therefore they can feed off you. They'll have an endless supply until you die, until they drain you, okay? Yeah, these people did not listen to their spirit guides. This is what they said. You don't listen to your guides, and this is why everything is happening to your ass, okay? Yeah, weirded out. Y'all said weirded out. People is weirded out by this energy. Mommy dearest ass motherfucking energy. People is weirded out by it. Okay? It's people in the community, especially with my kidnapper mother, because I have remote viewing, so I can see nobody is fucking with her. They're actually a little afraid. I'm just gonna be honest. They're not afraid of her in the sense that she might hurt or kill them or whatever. They know she's capable of it, but they're afraid of her because they looking like, damn, bitch, if you'll do this shit to a child, and then this was supposed to be your own child, we know it's not your own child now, but if it was supposed to be your own child and this is what you did to them, bitch, I'm not even related to you. What would you do to me? Okay? Yeah, Irving, California is out here. A lot of California energy. Corpus Christi, Texas is out here. The neighborhood kids is out here. So, you know, as kids, there will always be like an old lady or an old man Jenkins or whatever that everybody is scared of. That's how they looking at this bitch now in her neighborhood. Oh, old woman Williams will get you. The old witch Williams gonna get you. Okay? Yeah, they was plotting on you hard. Look at this. They definitely tried. They can be plotting on you right now, but they're so fucking dumb or insane, because the definition of insane is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Bitch, you done did 15 million death rituals expecting a different result, bitch. We still here. Okay? Yeah, fell by your elders. I can't make it up. Fell by your parental figures. Your elders is out here. What else we got, Spirit? Let's go. Look, the will of God. Something was the will of God. Something was supposed to happen exactly the way that it happened. Your friends are involved. They karmic as well, too. Okay? What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah, King is out here. So again, we have the King of Swords, which in my deck represents the Most High God. The Sword of Truth is out here. Okay? Yeah, Wandering Off is out here, too. That's why you can't be too friendly and none of that shit, because that's basically how the fuck I ended up kidnapped, wandering the fuck off and being a friendly motherfucking kid, okay? Yeah, somebody definitely wants you to be dating, or somebody wants to date you right now. I would just be a little leery with that shit, too, at this point in time. I'm going to tell you right now, nigga, if you want to date me, you're going to have to be my friend first, okay? I don't even want to be with nobody that's not my friend, because I feel like when you just start in a romantic relationship with someone, the friendship element is not there, right? So it's easy for them to cheat on you or whatever. But when you have a friendship with someone, they don't want to lose your friendship. So even if the relationship does not work out, they're going to value that friendship and want to keep you of someone as value in their life. So that's why I would prefer, instead of just hopping into a relationship with somebody, that we become friends first. So if I don't like you in that manner, I'm not in too deep. And I'll never have to go there with you or whatever. And karmic motherfuckers, don't try to befriend me, bitch, because it's hard to befriend me. I can see right through a motherfucker. Okay? Salt Lake City, Utah is out here as well. Okay? San Bernardino. Is this California again? I think that is, okay? Your investments are protected. So your money, your business, your reputation, okay, all of this shit is protected, okay? Look, tampering with divine bloodlines. I cannot make it up. Trying to get you diagnosed with motherfucking diseases. Snatching you from your real fucking families and where you're supposed to be at and shit like that. They want to destroy this bloodline, but really, it was all a big part of the divine infinite all's plan for you to be able to infiltrate them. They thought they was infiltrating your bloodline. You infiltrated they shit, okay? To tear that motherfucker down, okay? And it's real shit. Pregnancy verification. Somebody finna get pregnant, y'all. Okay? That just means that you, I said pregnancy. Payment. Well, somebody getting a payment. Well, maybe somebody finna get pregnant and somebody finna get paid. Okay? You said elders destroyed our family. That's another thing that was going on in this kidnapper family a lot, too. It was never like the cousins and shit that would always get into it. Like, I would just sit back before I knew any of the situation. I really, like, didn't know that I wasn't really, I mean, I knew I wasn't a part of this family, but I didn't have any proof of it or whatever. It would always be the elders in the family fighting. And then, like, us cousins being like, we're not finna get into that shit. My mama, your mama into it. Our uncle, you know what I'm saying? My uncle, your uncle into this shit. They into this shit or whatever. We're not gonna get into it. It was always the older people in that family that was the criminals. That was the ones who had fucking mental issues. It was always the older people in the family that was always fist fighting, like physically fighting each other and arguing. Okay? Knight in shining armor is out here. So somebody definitely is gonna come in, okay? Workplace death is out here as well. So be careful because somebody was definitely sending that death energy around, okay? Over an artist. Didn't I say something about artists? I did. Like, if you're an artist and you're chosen one, it's usually the creatives that are chosen ones. I'm just going to be honest. People that make art, people that write movies, people that write poetry, those are the ones that God likes to show his glory through, the creators. Period, point blank. That's how you know you're a chosen one, when you're like an artist or something, okay? Yeah, these people resources done ran out. Okay, somebody definitely want to probably live with you or whatever. I don't know about that shit. And I already said that shit too. If I ever get in a relationship, I'm just going to tell you right now, because I already know that my king really be watching my videos and shit. I need my own room. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to sleep in a room with you. It just means that I need my space to create. I can't be sitting in the room with you all day, every day. And I feel like most couples should probably adopt that, because the reason why y'all get tired of each other is because y'all sleeping together in the same bed every night. He don't got nowhere to go when it's time for an argument. So you put him out the house and all this other shit. No, y'all need to get a place that's big enough for y'all to have your own space. So when you do get into an argument, he can go your way, he can go his way, you can go your way, or however y'all do that or whatever. But both of you all will have a place in which you can go and have your own solitude, have your own peace, and then you can come together later. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Me and my husband, we gonna have our own rooms. That don't mean I won't creep up in the bed with you every now and then, or you can't creep up in my bed or whatever, but I'm not going to be sitting in the same room with your ass all motherfucking day. I need my space to create, for my mind to be able to flow. I don't want to be in a relationship where we got to share a room, and when we argue, neither one of us have anywhere to go. I don't want to do that. And I'm not a female that's going to be putting my nigga out. No, I ain't going to be doing that shit. I'm not putting my nigga out. Nigga, you take your ass to that end of the house, I'm going to take my ass to this end of the house. When we together, nigga, we together. Okay? That's what I'm going to be doing. You said everyone gets their own wing of the house. Exactly. That's how I feel. You said your grandparents had separate rooms, and that's probably why they was together for a long time or something like that, because they had their space where they could just go to think, where they don't have to be around the other person. I feel like most relationships do not work out nowadays because they're smothering one another. Okay? They're smothering one another. They always arguing. They always fighting. There's no time for them to get a space to breathe for themselves or any of that. Okay? Yeah. What else do we have, Spirit? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah, it's going to be some court situations. Okay, you about to get a payment, though. It's going to be a payment verification out here. It's coming towards you, okay? The meat eater is out here. So you could be somebody who eat meat, or you don't have to eat meat. You could be a vegan, okay? You're involved in yourself. You don't give a fuck about what nobody else got going on. All you care about is yourself. Okay. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're trying to build something for yourself, build something for your future children, build a relationship. Only thing you care about is how you're going to get ahead in life. Okay. It's not that you will hurt anybody to get ahead in life or anything like that, but you're not anybody else's business. You don't give a fuck. You're just trying to get yourself together. Okay. What else do we have, Spirit? Okay. Somebody could be a Muslim. Didn't I say that? I know we got some Muslim in True Gang. Okay, but they're like more gypsy people to me, and they do book their readings with me. I know we have some Muslims, and I do not ever fault them for worshiping Allah, because what they worship in their soul has nothing to do with mine. Okay, period. I don't give a fuck. You can pray to Allah 50 million times a day, and I still come in the Truth Gang and book your reading, and I'm still gonna read you. Okay, and I do know some Muslims that read cards. I don't give a fuck what you say. Okay. They do read cards, but they still have their religion that they hold on to. Everybody believes something different. Be careful out here, okay? Yeah. Somebody's an idolized troublemaker. Mm-hmm. So people look up to this person, but they really do make trouble for other people, okay? Yeah, you out here practicing virtue while this other person is practicing ways to cause trouble for everybody, okay? Somebody's name could be Olivia, okay? This person could be having nightmares right now, okay? What else do we have? Once in a lifetime, period, point blank. So I feel like people that come into your energy, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. These people are in sorrow because they messed that once in a lifetime opportunity to treat you right up, okay? Period, point blank. They trying to scrape together their money. They trying to save their money together because they know they're going to need lawyers, okay? The mirage, again, is over. The illusion is over. The hologram has failed, okay? Somebody named Katie or Kate. Okay, Hawaii is out here as well. I don't even want to get on Hawaii right now. Thought process, perception. Okay, period, point blank. 8 a.m. is significant as well. Pregnancy. So somebody is going to get pregnant. We had a lot of cards about pregnancy, okay? Yeah, and somebody was just following the crowd, period, following trends. So like I said, I am available for your readings today. If you guys would like, if you guys book a reading, I will give you a special discount, but you won't find out what the discount is until I find out what type of reading you're trying to book. And I am also going to be doing donation-based readings. So like, you want to send $5? That's fine. I'll give you a little something. It ain't no thing. All right. So I love you guys. I am available for your readings, and I should be back later. And if I'm not, it's because, I'm dealing with things as well. I had a lot of anxiety yesterday, and that was fine for me because I deal with it. It doesn't happen every day. The closer I get to the truth coming out, it's not something that happens every day, but I do. Like, I'm still this little child. I'm still that little girl, okay? So sometimes I do cry, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't these motherfucking people help me? Why the fuck? And this is what I'm going to say on a goddamn newscast when the shit come out. Why in the fuck didn't y'all help me? Why didn't y'all listen to me? The same question I'm be asking the Alicia Smiley family, my motherfucking family. Same motherfucking question I'm be asking them. Why did you treat me that way? And I don't give a fuck what another motherfucker did. I don't care that somebody else tried to impersonate me and that wasn't that person. Why would you treat me that way? That shit hurts me. And I do cry about it because why? And now, because it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, like I was crying to my daughter yesterday. Even when the truth comes out, I'm not going to be able to let this family around me. I'm not going to let them be around me and in my presence. I cannot do that because I love me too much. And if you'll treat me that way off the bat, then who knows what you'll do to me? Who knows what you'll do to me? The bitch Crystal even tried to call the fucking kidnappers and set me up, and they were trying to kill me. So, bitch, you almost got me killed. Bitch, I can't let you in my life now. But God said, all this happened for a reason. Hold on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? All these things happen to me for a reason. So I do cry about it. I do have anxiety. So if somebody want to diagnose me with that shit, you can. Because, I mean, who the fuck wouldn't have anxiety or CPSD after they went through what I went through? All the hoops that I had to fucking try to go through. And I'm the child here. And I'm the one who was being forced to prove myself, but I'm the child. It's fine. I don't mind proving myself. I don't mind doing that shit. But at the end of the motherfucking day, all these actions that were taken against me instead of working with me to solve this motherfucking case cannot be taken back. And my birthday's coming up, and they said every year the whole family get together and they have a birthday party for Alicia Smiley. So let me ask y'all this. Y'all finna have my mama crying over a cake this year when y'all could have given her the gift of her daughter back? Huh? That's what y'all finna do? Y'all could have had her daughter back for this year's celebration for Alicia Smiley on her birthday. Y'all could have gave her baby back and healed her heart. But this year, y'all still gonna release balloons and all that shit when I could have been there this year for the birthday celebration? But whatever. It's all good. None of this shit can be taken back. You said praying for me. I appreciate it. It is what it is. And my spirits, they comfort me so much. They have told me, like, it had to happen this way. The shit had to happen this way because I'm for the world, okay? My knowledge, my expertise, my healing is not for that family. That's why I was taken from that family. It's not for this kidnapper family, which is why I was able to break the curses. My shit is for humanity. I'm literally God's child. I'm literally God's child. No mama, no daddy, just a father, mother, God. That's it. How I ended up protected is Father, Mother, God. How I ended up with the knowledge and the information to break this case is Father, Mother, God. There is not one human being that's going to be able to take any responsibility for or any credit for finding missing child Alicia Smiley but Alicia Smiley. That's the only motherfucker on the earth that's going to be able to take credit for this shit. So, I mean, it had to happen this way. It is what it is. You said arm, leg, arm, head, Allah. Okay, I never seen that before. All right, we came on a mission, the divine mission, and it just is what it is. So if you're a chosen one, you have to accept that. You probably won't be accepted on many different sides of a family and shit like that. You have to accept those things, period, point blank. But I just wonder what this family's going to do on my birthday, because I told them on the phone when they was playing with me about taking a DNA test, I told them, don't celebrate my birthday this year. Don't do it, because that's stupid. Why in the fuck would you do it if you know I'm alive and you got my mama sitting here crying, sitting in her hurt, 38, 40 goddamn years of hurt now? You got her sitting in all these years of hurt when you could have just given her baby back. You could have gave her baby back. You could have did, and you could have took the DNA test for however the fuck the shit came. It would have been back quicker. And by the time my birthday rolled around this year, I would have been reunited with my mother. Okay, but the DNA isn't scheduled to come back until 5 days after the birthday, 4 days after the birthday. So I won't be with them this year for my birthday either. And I probably won't ever be. But I really wish they wouldn't do that because it's just weird. It's weird. You know I'm alive. You know you had somebody to test and you're going to celebrate and mourn like I'm not here. We miss you, Alicia, but I'm right here, bitch. I'm right fucking here and you knew it. So it makes no sense to me, for you to celebrate me this year. It doesn't, because I won't be there. So it is what it is. But I love you guys so much. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. Oh, and Truth Gang, y'all too. Y'all will be able to help me take the credit for finding Alicia Smiley because you guys are making sure that this stays in the algorithm. And then I did have members of Truth Gang. It's some of the members of Truth Gang that was up with me 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, doing research, trying to put together family trees, trying to find out who I came from and find other family members. There were people out here in Truth Gang and Truth Gang only. No family members, no none of that shit that were actually taking time away from their children, taking time away from their jobs to sit up with me at 3 o'clock in the morning when I needed a shoulder to cry on. Okay. And they were researching the Smiley family and researching family members that we could try to find to offer my DNA to. So those people would be able to celebrate with me. Yeah, those people would be able to celebrate with me, but nobody else. Gang, y'all, I'm out this bitch. Oh, and if y'all book a reading today, you will receive a special discount on your reading. You just have to book, and then I'll give you your discount. And I am doing donation-based readings as well, so hit your girl up, social media, the business line, if you guys are interested. If not, I'm going to be here chilling, and I'm going to be as relaxed as possible because that's something the Spirit has been telling me to do as well. They've been telling me to just continue with my aromatherapy, continue self-loving, self-caring myself, and that's how I've been getting through music therapy, a lot of music therapy. I started singing again. Like I told you, I started singing again, just to help heal myself. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Truth gang. I'm out this bitch.